Hey everybody, it's Alexa, and welcome to my post-KonMari whole house tour. We've eliminated so many things. One of them was the fireplace screen, so we can enjoy candles in the fireplace. The room is a lot simpler, although I have added things back in, and a lot of them are street finds. That rug is one that I painted, I found on the street. That chair is one of two that I found on the street, and I haven't recovered it yet, but it's got a nice scarf on it. The ottoman is another street find that we stenciled and repainted. Those slipper chairs are from Ross. I eliminated from the bookshelf hundreds of books. Those bookshelves were packed full, so that's something that's a lot less in the house. There's a lot more empty space in every bookshelf. And we just found some tea lights in a drawer. Again, that was a street find, and I've had them stored away, so I lit them and put them in the fireplace just for fun. That's some of my art. This side is more children's books and another piece of art of mine. That turquoise vase is another street find. And this whole mural is something that I painted. To get a sense of how much the rooms have changed and see the before and after of each room, check my KonMari playlist. I'm amazed at what has happened in this past year. One thing that dominated this living room before was a very large L-shaped leather couch that my brother had given us. So I was glad to get rid of that, and just some other miscellaneous furniture. Now welcome to my dining room. This corner is one that got cleaned and brightened up, and a little decoration of unified Mexican pieces. Then you can see our photo wall, which was part of the photo organizing projects inspired by KonMari. And there's the sideboard all cleaned off. You can see that the cabinets are, showing some empty space rather than being crammed to the gills. I eliminated boxes and boxes of china that we weren't using. Those are family photos, and I wanted to make sure that all 4 of our nuclear family was represented there. Those are more family photos of the extended family in that part of the sideboard. And there's some toys. Those frames actually do need to be decluttered further. Also, those drawers have been decluttered, and there's empty space in those drawers. So there's the dining room. It feels really spacious. I do have the TV in the dining room now, which is where people like to sit and eat and watch TV, as you can see there. But I put it away during the week so we can focus on homework. And because it's a small TV, it's easy to move. Okay, let's go into the kitchen. This is the nerve center of any house, as you know. That's the paper recycling right there, and there's some rags in those other baskets. We've got some paper products, and again, this space has really been cleaned up. There's just a bare minimum of decorative items that spark joy. Each cabinet, again, boxes and boxes of things were eliminated, and a lot of empty space was opened up in the cabinets. So let's look at the drawers. Following KonMari's suggestion to not keep any food by the stove. And look, aha, it's an empty drawer. So just today I gathered up a few more pots. They were in that drawer and I wasn't using them, so they are going off to Goodwill. And here you can see just some more miscellaneous saran wrap, those types of things, tin foil. I still do have my copper pans. I was considering selling them. I'm still open to selling them, but I want to get good money for them because they are actually valuable. I don't want to just unload them on Craigslist since they're meaningful and valuable to me. In this drawer, this was another part of the KonMari process. This has been decluttered, a lot of empty space. Then here I have the appliances that we use. And we use them on the counter right above there, so that's easy. And I'm considering getting rid of that juicer because we actually never use the juicer. We usually use the Mexican juicer, which is the big pewter juicer on the opposite wall. And here you'll see that's one of my junk drawers, and I have a video on decluttering the junk drawers, but trust me, they are so cleared out. It's fantastic. Over here, you'll see, again, all those cabinets got cleared out. There's actually a lot of food in there. Now it's rather stockpiled, but it's all food that we eat. This is the Lego project. That involves washing those Legos that were strewn about the yard and the deck. In this cabinet, again, a lot of empty space opened up. Things that we don't use were gifted to Goodwill, to charity. And there's the kitchen. You can see somebody's in the dining room watching TV, but come Monday, that TV will be put away. So here we are, again, last little view of the kitchen, bird's eye view of the kitchen. And you know what? It's not perfect, but I feel a lot of gratitude for it, and the empty space. In fact, I decluttered a few more pans just today, hanging pans that were Teflon that were kind of scratched up. And there's the kitchen. So here's the bathroom, and this also was a source of many surprises. Following the KonMari method, you can see our video on decluttering this. Again, we're a family of 4, so it's not just my stuff that's in here. But let's take a look at the cabinet. It's held up pretty well, and this has been quite a few months since I did the original KonMari purge in here. And even though the other family members are wont to bring things into this cabinet, it's not bad. It's still holding up and not too much extraneous stuff in there. And then let's look in this other storage that we built into the wall years ago. And so there's a lot of stuff in here, but again, it's all stuff that we actually use. And there's travel, there's first aid, there's towels. Now I'll let you in on a little secret over here. This is my secret shoe storage. This is this weird little closet that's in the hallway. It's also got a few little bathroom supplies, an iron, but that's where I'm keeping my shoes, in those hanging shoe holders. So now let's go into the bedroom. Ah, the beautiful bedroom. This is where it all started. Thank you, KonMari. This is where it all started. Very minimalist. We'll look inside that chest, but I'm thinking of having that be like a hope chest, a memory chest, because it's quite empty now. I keep clothes in there. I've got those hat boxes, which I found on the street, and painted silver, and my letter A, which I also found on the street. Some family photos. The mirror that I made. So let's look in the closet. This is where it really all started, right here in the closet, following the KonMari method, starting with the clothing. Again, got rid of, literally at the beginning of this process in January 2015, my entire car was filled with stuff that we donated to Goodwill. And a huge amount of stuff from my wardrobe. There, I've got some hats. My husband has started to acquire boots since beginning the KonMari method, but that's okay. And there's some costumes up there, and some hats. There's the clothes. This closet remodel was also my husband's doing, so credit to him. And I really like not having the shoes in there. It makes it seem so clean and fresh. And there's my clothes all folded nicely, showing that I still follow the KonMari method of folding clothes vertically. And there we have it. Let's take a peek inside that chest. Now, those are some baby blankets that my mother made, and that's a very old teddy bear that we want to keep. And I'm thinking maybe once we get all the photo projects done, we can keep everything in there, kind of like a hope chest. So that's what I'm thinking currently. Since that's basically empty, I just put that stuff in there for the benefit of this video. And there you have it. Beautiful, peaceful bedroom. My invisible bookshelves on the wall that we got from the Container Store. Love them. there's the beautiful closet with the cedar lining that my husband put in, the mirror and the necklace storage, decluttered all the jewelry, and you can see the video on that on my KonMari playlist. But yeah, let's look in the jewelry box. Check it out. Only the jewelry that I love and actually wear. And also, the jewelry box is now in the closet because why not? Keep the vertical surfaces clear, the horizontal surfaces clear in the bedroom. All right, we're in the last room of the house, the office. And there's my IKEA, whatever you call it, bookshelf. That piano is on top of a street find. I believe that file cabinet might have been a street find from many years ago. I painted it red. Here are my guitars and my charanguito hanging up and some posters. And this room also was a major remodel inspired by KonMari, and it was the site of a huge paper declutter. The whole filing cabinet was filled with papers, and now it's not. There on my wall, I put my Grammy certificate up there, and I have my monitors up on really nice monitor stands that I got from Amazon. Great deal on those. That's my vision board. It could use a little refreshing now because I think maybe I'm going to get rid of the exercise portion of that and replace it with something new. These are my music files, and they're alphabetical, and I love them. And I've got the printer in another drawer and some more photo albums in the bottom drawer. So that's a little bit ongoing. I could lie to you, but I'll do some truth in advertising. So this bookshelf does contain, some ongoing KonMari projects. It's got the photo albums that are still a work in progress, and there's probably more that I could get rid of, although I've gotten rid of tons and tons of stuff. Those letters in those pink boxes need to be gotten rid of. So those are things that I have tried to sell and have not succeeded in selling. Those are some craft supplies, some beading supplies, and also jewelry, including a very exciting thing. It turns out I have a collector's item, silver bracelet. Those are some sewing supplies and paint supplies that have stayed organized since I did that a couple months ago when I revamped this office following the KonMari process. But yeah, that was an exciting moment. Somebody watched my jewelry decluttering video, and said, I hope you didn't get rid of that vintage bracelet because it turns out it's a collector's, and check to see if the stamp is on it, and sure enough, the stamp was on it. So I'm going to try to get that on eBay and sell that because it's a silver Mexican collector's vintage bracelet. So that was an exciting moment thanks to YouTube. So yeah, there's the 360 of my office. I love it. I love the space here. I love my blue deck. And I hope you enjoyed my home tour post-KonMari. Of course, as Fly Lady says, you never finish, you're never done. It's always ongoing, but I feel like my house has really transformed, as has my life, and I'm feeling very, very organized and empowered as never before. So I hope you like this video. Please comment and subscribe.